What's up, Minifigs? Welcome back to Hunter's Lego Room. This is set number 75333, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. It has 282 pieces and retails for $30. We're going to go ahead and start with the minifigures. Our first minifigure is Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the version from Attack of the Clones, specifically where he goes to Kamino. So he's got his normal Jedi robes along with a brown cloak over them. And I think the quality of the printing, especially that silver belt buckle, looked very nice. However, I believe the tan and white on his robes are not as bright as they should be. I think they could be a bit brighter, but I will say on camera, it looks very nice. He's got sort of an inquisitive expression with that raised eyebrow there, which I like. And I think the hairpiece is also very accurate. Going around to the back, he's just got some brown lines, but he does have an alternate face, which is the more serious expression, but he also has the gold kind of headset or communicator, which I think looks great, and we'll frame that up with the hairpiece to show what that looks like. He also includes an alternate hairpiece, which is actually just a hood. This is for when he's out in the rain on the planet, so that way he protects his nice hair. He also includes a blue lightsaber, which looks very nice, chrome hilt, and that looks very good. So I honestly love this figure. One of my favorite versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi, especially with the cloak over it. I think it looks great. Our next minifigure is our astromech droid for the set, which is R4P17. Honestly, the quality of the printing on the front looks fantastic. On the top of the head, it looks great. Going around to the back, you'll see the printing goes around along the entire head. However, there's no printing on the back of the droid, which has become something of a thing for me. I love when they've got printing on the back. It looks very plain without it, though. I think in this set, it's not quite as important because the droid just sits in the ship. But I will say, I wish they'd include the printing more often because it looks great when there's printing on the back. Our last minifigure is actually the very first Kaminoan minifigure we've ever gotten. This is Tan Wei, or Tan Wei. It's up to you how to say it. And I think they look great. The printing along the front is nice. The head looks very accurate. And you also have the silver kind of headdress going around the entire thing. Printing on the back looks great. And the dress flows very well. I think this is a fantastic minifigure. And I know that a lot of people got this set mainly for this minifigure because this was the first one we ever got. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at the main build. I am a big fan of this ship. I don't know what it is. The red and the white just look great to me. I think it looks very nice. You got the wings along the side. I will say one of my main issues with the set is this gap that goes along both sides. Some of the other versions of this ship do not have that, and honestly, it's just kind of disappointing to see it here. I think it looks great, but if you look at it from the wrong angle, you get those big gaps down the side, which really just should not be there. We have stud shooters on the tops here and here, which for kids, great play feature. I think they kind of take away from the look of the set a bit, but to fire those, you just push down right here. And yeah, it went pretty far across the room, but they work pretty well. And if you don't like them, you can just take them off like that, which is it's good that they make it easy to remove, so it's not there if you don't want it to be. Going around the side here, we have a sticker right here for the Republic symbol. There's a handful of stickers along the wings here, or along the cockpit going around to the fin in the back. And honestly, as much as I don't like putting stickers on curves and stuff, I think these look great because they really add to the set and they kind of bring it together. Along the bottom here, we have a landing gear, which can be just folded up like that. And I'm not a fan of this because it just kind of sticks out, which I wish it was something that could fold up, but you can just take it off if you don't want it to be there. Along the back here, we have two engines in yellow, which look very nice. And also along the bottom here, which I almost forgot, we have two clips, and that is for Obi-Wan's lightsaber. So you can just take that apart and put one part on each clip. And I love that. I love being able to kind of keep the lightsaber with the set, and it's nice that it doesn't stick out into the open or anything. So now we'll go ahead, we'll open up the cockpit here. It just folds up, and you've got one printed control panel in there for Obi-Wan, and we'll fold him up and put him in, close it up, and it looks great. He's nice and visible. I like the little headrest here for him. He can't really use it, but I think it looks great. This set also includes a little 3-piece radar dish, which just sticks right here, and that's to recreate the scene where he is communicating with the Jedi Council out in the rain, and this way you've got the little satellite dish for it. And the last thing you can really do with this is take your R4 P17 right here, and you want to have his head right here, just like in the movie. So you'll take that off and just kind of stick that on there. So that way he's got his droid with him. And you may wonder what you do with this, the rest of him. And it's pretty nice that this actually opens up, completely removable, and you have a single stud down there. So that way you can take this and you can actually store it in there, which honestly is perfect. You get a nice way to hide the rest of the droid, but you can kind of keep it all in there. The only thing you can't really keep with the set, besides your Taun We minifigure, is the hood piece for Obi-Wan. I tried doing this once or twice, and you can kind of stick that in the cockpit, but then it doesn't really seal up all the way. So that's an option for you. Maybe the head, the hair piece will fit better. But yeah, I think this is a great looking ship. So this set retails for $30 with 282 pieces and 3 minifigures. And I feel like that's pretty fair. You get 3 nice minifigures with our first Kaminoan, a great Obi-Wan Kenobi, and a pretty nice R4 on the side. You get some nice play features with the stud shooters on the top, the landing gear, along with the whole hidden compartment for R4 to be put into, and room for Obi-Wan, and a lightsaber holder on the bottom. This feels like a pretty good deal. I mean, I guess you could ask for like 25, which feels like as low as this could probably go. But I will say that if you see this, even if it's full price, I think it's definitely worth it. I'm a big fan of Attack of the Clones, and especially Kamino. I couldn't tell you why, but I loved it as a kid, and I still love it today. So if you see this set and you don't have it, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a great set to get. And that would about wrap it up. So thank you all for coming to Hunter's Lego Room, and I will see you guys in the next video.